people, the Israelites in Jehoshaphat's day at this time, while they were facing, from their perspective, odds which, as a nation, they couldn't stand up to, they felt. They had the Ammonites, the Moabites, and the inhabitants of Seir had decided to all gather together and to go to battle with them. Well, like we've been told, Jehoshaphat led the people to their God Jehovah. They wanted to check with the prophets to see what they should do. They got very clear direction. And notice here what is said as we look together in verse 15 to start off. He said, "Pay attention, all Judah and you inhabitants of Jerusalem and King Jehoshaphat. Here is what Jehovah says to you. Do not be afraid or be terrified because of this large crowd, for the battle is not yours, but God's." Yes, economic pressures, temptations, imperfections of our brothers and sisters, illness, loss of loved ones to death. Yes, the human tendency to some extent is to be affected. We're going to be affected, but do not be afraid or be terrified because of that. Jehovah is there for us. Take a look at what he says in verse 17 of that same 20th chapter. You will not need to fight this battle. Take your position, stand still, and see the salvation of Jehovah in your behalf, O Judah and Jerusalem. Do not be afraid or be terrified. Tomorrow go out against them, and Jehovah will be with you. Powerful words. But it's important that we grasp their significance in our day. The inspired words were written aforetime for our benefit. We know that things are difficult now, but in the future, things are going to get worse. There's going to be a time when the governments turn on religion, and then eventually they're going to look at us. We think we have pressure for being different now. My. Think about it. The whole world will be focusing their attention on us. We must stand our ground. Sunday's public discourse reminds us a little bit of that. We must take our position and stand still. And day by day, we have to do it as individuals and as families now, so that when we face even bigger threats spiritually, we're standing there strong. We know because of faith, hope, peace, and love, our relationship with our God, it doesn't matter what's going to happen. Children, come on, Jehovah's been there for us before. Family, we're going to stand strong because we're serving our God. It doesn't matter what the rest of the world looks like. Devil, go ahead and roar as everyone's pointing their attention at us. But my God is there for me. I will not let my heart be terrified. And so Jehovah very lovingly is giving us the assistance that we need. Jehovah always has come through for his people. But we must do our parts. Meditate on our future and the wonderful promises that Jehovah set for us that we all look forward to. Do not let the roar of the devil, do not let the roar of the lion, Satan, cause us to panic. Do our part. Meditate on the wonderful promises of the future. Safeguard our heart, because our deliverance is near. There's no doubt about it. We have nothing to fear. Well, Jehovah's also provided this week for there to be an interchange of encouragement for us all. So we're going to enjoy the ministry with you this week. We are